Good morning and welcome to the Mindful Model Makers Garden Railway. It's freezing cold, just out here now. As the last video I made, we could see derailments from the wagons, and I've changed the system on there, and I've also got the hooks. I'll actually put a link in the description later. This is the bag of hooks. There's 20 free links in there for £7, and in the UK that's free postage, but I'll put the link so if you're not in the UK you can contact the guy. You can actually contact him direct. These are advertised on eBay, but probably the postage if you're abroad might be more, so the guy likes to be contacted direct. So I've got the details and I'll put them in the description. Right, so what we're doing now, I've made up now the 4 dummy loads are in the wagons, and I will now see. I've tried a couple of bits where we're propelling, so I'm going to bring this up slowly backwards now to where the camera is, and you can see it's propelling quite nicely, and I'll stop her there. And so it's got the nice free links on there, so we're now going to go forward. We're going to try a bit of shunting actually, see if that works. So here we go. So go first gear, and she all pulls out the coupling stretch. I'm going to go a little bit faster, go down over the point at the end, and then reverse back. So we'll stop there, change the point, move my glasses, otherwise they will get run over. Probably best to put them on to be safe. Right, and now we will reverse her back round here. So put that on that, put that on that, and you'll see her now starting to go. Because she's propelling now and the wagons are not coming off of the track, so I'm just going to bring her back up through here so you can see that it's propelling it. I think what's happening at the moment is where the birds have been knocking the moss on the track. That's it. So you can see that worked quite well. So what we do now, we'll go the other way, and we go down, uncouple, run round and try again. So here we go. So you can see these, and I've changed the actual angle of the pin where it connects, so now I can run the train. So I'm going to stop her there, I'm going to unhook. So we'll unhook. I've got to make up a little tool to do it. I haven't got one at the moment, so I'm doing it like that. This is just to show it all working. That's it. So now we'll carry on forward. Going over the points, round, stopping, setting back, checking all the track is clear. Bring her all the way back up to here. That's set. Right, here we go. So reverse her, first gear. So we can now complete a run round manoeuvre. We'll stop just there, change this point, and then so this is the first time we've done any kind of shunting on the railway whatsoever. So now it's going down. Just get a little bit further forward. Stop there. I'll now just hook on. make up myself a little shunting pole to do this properly with, but this morning I modified the hooks. The chains came Friday, so I now managed to get this on there. Right, so what we'll do now is go there, go there. So we can now bring her back through here. Left need perhaps, oh actually let's turn around, that's why. I've got to glue I think the pin in on the front of the loco. Anyway, lots of little teething things, but I'm much closer to where I want to be with these now. And having a freezing cold day to do this on is not good, but garden railways, you can use them all year round. I'm not worried about the weather really. Being a bit cold is not a problem. Can't really wear gloves to do this because I think what's happening is I need to glue the pins so they don't turn. That's it. She's on there now. So I'll just pull her back by hand actually. So messing about, oh, she's left that behind. Right, I know why. It's because that pin is turning and it doesn't need to. The one on the back was okay. That's it now. Good. Points changed. Make sure we're in the right position. Go like that. First gear. And she should now push the wagons forward. Hopefully they'll stay hooked. It seems to be running quite nicely. And then I'm just going to go up into that siding and try that there. So we'll go down to here, stop, change the point. Because I could run the loco around again and push them back up into there, but it's just showing how much control you've got with the loco remote. And now I've got these chains, little bit of modification, just gluing the actual pin in. I'll take one off in a minute and I'll show you exactly what I mean. That's what was wrong last time we did it. The pins have to be bent the right way so that the chain hooks into it better. So we will now go push them back out. So she's pushing the wagons back out now. But it's good to see it propelling over the points and hopefully not derailing, which it's not. Stop there. Going to run all the way back up to here. Seems to run quite nicely. Stop there. Change the points. And we can run back down through there. So here we go again. First gear. So she buffers them all up. Pushes them through like so. Stops there. You can then unhook. And the loco can leave the train there like so. Come back out over the points, stops, signalman sets the road. At some point we will have some signals on here as well. And now she's going to go down. run round manoeuvre. Stop there. Signalman does some points again and reverses back. Right gear. I'm going to change the points here, which is just propelling them now up like so. So you could do fly shunting with it and things like that. So you could kind of push the wagons up in, stop there, like so, change the points, and then she's away. So there we are, that's it now, running round and working like so. Right, okay, I'll put that down here now. Right, now, I'll just show you this, if you can see this okay. Right, so the actual now, you can see the little copper pins that I've got in there. It's just literally got a slight bend in it. They need to just be sticking up enough, and then what happens, the chain will rest in like so. So it's with that little bend, it's it. Whereas before I had that big loop thing, which is total rubbish. This is good, because when they propel now, they hit on the proper rubbing bars. And because they're curved, that will allow it. So now it's working as a full size one would. So that's the modification I've done. Very simple really. Should have thought more about it. You'll probably see my video on the loads that I've made to go in them. They come out. They're just made out of a Foamex, painted with acrylic paint. So you can go down somewhere, take them out and they come back empty, and then put them in at another end somewhere else, and then you've got a full train again. So that's it really, quite simple. I'm going to go in a minute because I can hardly feel my fingers now. I don't know what it is. It's got to be, well, I think it's because the wind is very cold. But anyway, I hope you found that quite good. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to just have one more little run on here. That's down there. Put this on, put her into first gear, take her down, and then I'm going to bring her up into there. So you can see with this, you've got full control. You really can play trains if you want to, which is what the idea of this railway is. It's going to have lots of scenic bits, but it all takes time. But when that's done, and the station's there and things, and you've got wagons stored in different, there'll be a few different sidings here and there that you can go and pick wagons up, move them about. So now she's coming up into here, and she can stop there. There'll probably be another point at the other end of there at some time, and then she can run back on and all the rest of it. But anyway, I hope you found that quite interesting. If you like, please subscribe. Costs nothing. Hit the bell button, and every time I put a new video on, then you can see that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.